As a mom, finding out that Tori had Down syndrome was super scary. I think I was pretty out of it at the time to really take it in at that moment.
Life of a parent of a micropreemie is full of really good days, really bad days, and they change on a dime.
We were flat out told by the doctor, he's not going to have a future, don't count on him doing anything.
Our first curveball was twins, and then the second curveball of Down syndrome.
They recorded both boys' heartbeats and put them inside teddy bears so that we would have something tangible to keep with us to remember them. And then I was discharged from the hospital and told to just go home and wait for the inevitable.
Samuel and Jacob began services with the Guild School because they were born at 24.5 weeks.
Samuel weighed 1 pound 6 ounces and Jacob weighed 1 pound 14 ounces.
Mikey was born with alternating hemiplegia. After he was born, we had complications and just continued on, and no one could tell us what was going on.
They spent 143 and 123 days in the NICU, and they had multiple surgeries and setbacks, and ultimately when they were discharged, Samuel was still on oxygen and a monitor for 9 months at home.
After kind of coping with understanding that Mikey's not going to be functioning like other kids, we decided around 9 months to give the Guild School a try. It was the best decision we've ever made.
Both of their immune systems were too fragile to go outside our home, and so the whole therapy team came to us, which was really great.
The Guild School welcomed our family by basically becoming a part of it. They literally just kind of put their arms around us.
Simple stuff, standing up, walking on a treadmill, playing with stuff with his hands, you know, laughing, really making that contact. You could see like light bulbs just flick on.
I can't even imagine what life would be like for our boys without the Guild School, because it would look a whole lot different.
And every time that happened, you know, you got just a little more hope, just a little more hope, just a little more hope, until, you know, one day he actually walks across the room, and it's like, you know, mind-blowing, because you're like, this is never supposed to happen.
We came in with lots of questions, and a lot of our questions were met. They also believe in high expectations for all kids.
That window, developmentally from birth to 3, so much happens, so much brain growth and so much physical growth, that getting in and having consistent therapy from the time that they were discharged through today, it's going to pay off for their whole life.
Everybody comes from different perspective on what you need to do for your kids. And without the Guild School to give extra perspective, not that they're forcing the issue of saying that this is what you should do, this is ideas that might find success with your child.
They absolutely laid the foundation for us so that after we were done with the Guild School at age 3, we could go to the next step of where he was going next.
They have, I mean, some of the most dedicated, best professionals that I've ever encountered in the healthcare field. They don't turn anybody away. If someone doesn't have the money, they're not excluded from the program. They're not excluded from getting the best possible care that's out there and available.
I think Tori's gained so much in things that we couldn't do just individually on our own.
I just want to say thank you to the Guild School. Honestly, I don't know where we would be without them coming in. So they changed our lives.